Hello, hello, yogis, and welcome to our Tuesday Kundalini class for building functional strength in the body. So in this practice, we utilize the breath of fire in quite a few different postures. And the breath of fire is really good for building up core strength. And what I love about the breath of fire is that we can do it anywhere. Yes, we practice it here on our mats, but we have access to the breath of fire any time of day. And we can get that internal heat, that internal fire, that core strength working anytime. You can be at the drop-off line for your kids. For some people, this is the first day back to school. You can do it while you're sitting at your desk. And it doesn't take a long period of time for you to really feel that engagement of your core. In our Kundalini practice, we always open up our class with an opening chant, and that chant is Om Namo Guru Dev Namo, and that chant means I bow to the teacher within. So as we move through today's practice, honor your body, honor that internal teacher. Take breaks whenever you feel the need. If breath of fire doesn't feel right for you, know that you can take long, deep breaths instead, and you're still going to get some amazing benefits from these postures and from this practice. So Om Namo Guru Dev Namo 3 times. We'll start by rubbing our palms together. And as we rub the palms together, I encourage you to really press the palms together. So we're already starting to create that engagement in the upper body. Ground down into your sitting bones and get nice and tall from the tailbone through the crown of the head. Draw the belly button in toward the spine. And let's plug our thumbs into our sternum. Take a deep breath in, lengthen. Open mouth, exhale, breathe it out. 2 more, big breath in, lengthen. Open mouth, exhale, breathe it out. 1 more, big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. And let's chant a big breath in. Om Namo Guru And again. Om Namo Guru One more time. Om Namo Guru Taking a moment to bow to that inner teacher, to bow to the teachers who have come before us, to share this practice with us. Maybe you honor their knowledge and become a part of that golden chain, that chain of wisdom, that chain of intention. Setting the intention in this moment to utilize this practice to build functional strength in our body. Bring your hands down onto your knees and let's come into Sufi grind. Inhale, bring the chest forward. Exhale, round the spine back. Inhale, bring the chest forward. Exhale, round the spine back. I encourage you to close down your eyes and trust in this motion in your body. Find a rhythm that works for you and your breath. Inhale forward, exhale round back. Inhale forward, exhale round back. Let's change direction, keeping the breath the same. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale as you round back. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale as you round back. And come through center. We're going to come right into Radiance Charger, also known as Ego Eradicator. But I believe that the ego is actually a part of our personality. It is a good part of us. So I don't want to eradicate the ego. I want to become partners with the ego. So that's why I choose to call it Radiance Charger. So we tuck our fingers into the pads of our hands and leave our thumbs extended and extend the arms up as if we're plugging our thumbs into that energy field that is around us, our aura. And then we're going to do breath of fire. So to activate breath of fire, there's two great ways. You can either stick your tongue out and start to pant. And as you do that, you start to notice that your navel area starts to pump. You're pumping your navel, pulling your navel back toward your spine, belly button to spine. That's one way. The second way is to imagine that you're blowing out a birthday candle with your nose. Now, once you have that feeling, even if you started with the pant, you can close your mouth and inhale and exhale through the nose. With that navel pump, you're starting to build up that core strength, that core fire, and build up your radiance. Building up your radiance, keeping that breath of fire going. If at any time you need to bring the hands down, you can visualize the hands extended, or you can keep the hands extended if you need a break from the breath. You can take a break from the breath. Honor your body, do what feels right, keep it up. Let's keep going 10 more seconds. Your hands come down. Take a deep breath in, lengthen from tailbone through the crown of the head, and exhale, let it go. And again, big breath in, full breath out. Shifting yourself down onto your back. And as you come down onto your back, you can bring your hands underneath your tailbone. And just take a moment and let your body connect to the floor. Take a couple deep breaths in. Full breath out, let it go. And again, big breath in. Full breath out, let it go. Shifting ourselves into stretch pose. So you're going to draw the legs together, lift the feet and look at the feet, and then activate breath of fire. Stay nice and engaged in the legs, and let's do it. You got it. Keep it up. Building up that core strength, building up strength through the quads. 10 more seconds here. 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep that breath of fire going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let everything sink into the ground. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. And again, big breath in, full breath out. We're going to come into that one more time. Lift the legs, lift the head, activate breath of fire. You got it. Here we go. Ten more seconds. Let it go. Let yourself sink into the floor. Take a big breath in. You can remove your hands from your low back. Maybe flip your palms, palm facing up. Take a couple more deep breaths. Draw your knees in toward your chest and gently rock side to side. Grab the backs of your legs, rock yourself all the way up to seated. From your seated position, get nice and tall through the crown of the head. Let's inhale, lengthen, and exhale, hinge forward. Lengthening out through the whole back side. We'll take a few deep breaths here. Creating space through the back side of the body. Lift your torso through center. Plant your hands behind you. Lift your hips up. Lift those hips up. Tilt your chin back. You can pause here, stay here, or you can stay here and activate breath of fire. You got it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your bottom come down. Press yourself back up. Let's inhale, roll the wrists up. And exhale, roll the wrists down. And again, inhale, roll the wrists up. And exhale, roll the wrists down. Let's shift ourselves into a tabletop position. Stacking shoulders over wrists, knees under hips. Get your tabletop set up nice and sturdy. Spread your fingers wide. Let the shoelace out of your feet rest into the mat. We're coming into cat-cow, and we're going to link our breath to our movement. Inhale as you arch the spine, lift the gaze. And exhale as you round the spine, press through the palms, tuck the chin to the chest. Now let's quicken the pace. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. I encourage you here to close down your eyes if they're not already, and just really feel into this movement, this transition through the spine. Find a pace that works for your body, linking your breath to your movement. Maybe you want to quicken that pace. Come to your neutral tabletop position. Tuck the tailbone under. Get nice and straight. So take that arch out of the spine, tuck the tailbone under, squeeze the belly button to the spine. Let's feel into this static activation through the core. Take a couple deep breaths. Bring the knees out, toes together, sink your hips back, reach your fingers forward. Let yourself settle into this child's pose for a moment. Take any pressure off of the wrists, maybe roll out the wrists. Press yourself forward, flip your toes, press your hips up and back, coming into your downward facing dog. Let's take a moment and pedal out that down dog. Checking in with the foundation of your down dog. Your feet are hip width distance, hands are a little bit wider at shoulder width distance, and you're really wanting to press the heels of the palms in. Let the head hang between the biceps. Press the left heel down. Let's lift the right leg up high. Press through that heel. So you're really pressing into the planted foot and you're pressing through the lifted leg. Let's activate breath of fire here. Look between your hands, take that lifted leg, swing it all the way through between your hands, bring it to a point where you can stack your knee over your ankle, pop your back heel down at parallel to the back side of your back, the back of your mat, and then lift through the torso, reaching from fingertip to fingertip. Tuck your front fingers in, extending your thumb up. Let's bring that back hand forward, pull back. Archer pose. Let's activate breath of fire. Gaze is straight forward over that middle finger, building up that functional strength in the body. Let's straighten through the front leg, reach forward, coming into triangle pose, bringing your right hand down and your left hand high, reaching with your top fingertips, feel into the obliques. See if you can lift the hand off, the bottom hand off of the floor. Take a couple deep breaths. Bring the left hand down, right hand down to frame the front foot. Bump up on the back toes, step the front foot back, press back into your downward facing dog. And let's take a moment to pedal out that dog as we shift into the opposite side. So we'll start in our three-legged dog, ground down into the right foot, extend the left foot up and back, press through the heel. And you can hang out here or activate breath of fire. Look between your hands, step your foot forward in between your hands, stacking your knee over your ankle. Parallel that back foot to the back side of the mat as you lift through your torso, arms come out to a T. Gaze forward, tuck the fingers in, thumb is up. Take that back hand, reach it forward, pull back with tension, imagining you're pulling back on that bow, and let's activate breath of fire. Straighten through the front leg, shift forward, left hand down, right hand high. Reach with the top fingertips. See if you can create activation through that side body, lifting your gaze. See if you can float that bottom hand up. Activate through the obliques, creating that functional strength, that core strength. Take the top hand, bring it down, frame the front foot, step back into your downward facing dog. And let's take a couple deep breaths here. Look forward, walk forward, coming to the top of your mat. Heel toe your feet, hip width distance apart, heels in, toes out. And we're going to sink into our frog and then lift up and sink and lift. Keep it going. Let the head come down as you lift, coming down as far as feels right in your body. Find a pace that works for you. And more. Three more. Two more. Last one. Lift it up. Parallel the feet to one another. Let your head stretching out through the back side of the body. Rather than roll up, bend into the knees. Let the bottom come all the way down. Extend your legs out long. And let's come all the way down onto our backs. Take a big breath in. And a full breath out. Big breath in. Full breath out. Letting yourself sink and settle into our final resting pose. I encourage you to send some gratitude and appreciation throughout your body. From the tips of your toes, through the crown of your head, from fingertip to fingertip, everything in between. With each inhale, maybe you imagine you're drawing in gratitude and appreciation and sending that out. Gratitude for your practice. Gratitude for your body. Gratitude for everything it just did. Let's draw our knees in toward our chest. Wrap your hands around your knees, gently rock side to side. Maybe you grab the backs of your legs and rock the length of your spine once or twice as you bring yourself up to seated. Coming back to that easy seat, pressing your palms together, tucking your chin to your chest. Honoring your body, honoring your practice, honoring your strength. We close out our Kundalini class with the long time sun blessing and one long Satnam. Taking a deep breath in, may the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Take a deep breath in. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for showing up for your practice. I encourage you to feel into where you have more functional strength in your life as this month continues to unfold. Maybe it's walking up the stairs. Maybe it's your posture. Maybe you're starting to feel a little taller. Maybe it's picking up your kids. Maybe it's something that you do at work. Functional strength is not about building big muscles. It's about moving with confidence throughout our life. Thank you for being here. I hope to see you again on your mats again very, very soon. Maybe same time, same place tomorrow for our Wednesday Connect class, which is our restorative practice. And until we meet again, may your light be your guide.